And welcome to a special Mother's Day afternoon cast with the long awaited return of Sports Sunday Afternoons to the channel. It'll be the show 22. Well, we finally playing this game. Wednesday's always been busy, so it's been hard to, since the game came out, to get a chance to play this. Um, we used to, of course, up until almost, well, exactly 2 years ago, Um, and we just stopped doing it because really all the sports games and baseball, and we usually only did baseball on Wednesdays, had really not become really fun to cast or play anymore. So we really stopped. I really stopped playing it. Um, most of the most I don't like you know now I'll do like WK22 off cast. I was well I'll do baseball man like, but they're not really fun to cast as much. It's fun to like waste time watching YouTube wherever, and that, like um waste an hour and content. It's just you know it the WK22 is a little bit more fun, but it's there's still things that are just like it's not worth guessing. Which you know we did a little bit of guess, and then freaking that video got blocked on YouTube. Unblocked. Well, being told unblocked. It's weird. I talked about it the other day, but because the last time we did Sports Sunday after, the last time we did Sports Sunday night, Sunday anything was back in August. We stopped naming them back August of 2020, just because really there was no point. And So this might become more a regular thing on Sundays. Again, just depending on how this goes today. The reason this is because again we don't really have anything to play on Sundays is because no on Thursdays and Sundays, and not really getting a chance to Wednesdays. Now Pokemon, yeah, I'm doing Pokemon on Thursday this week because to make up for the cast Friday missing it. And but it's not, you know, it's sort of like an optional thing, like to be able to go back and do this and say, hey, this is something we can do now, and have a little bit of fun, guys, on the afternoons. And this will, but mostly be done where we're not doing a game on Thursdays and Sundays playthrough. If this works out, because obviously if we're playing like the Lego, do have plans to play like certain Lego games later this year on Thursdays and Sundays. Only if that happens, or if we need to like, Thursday or Sunday to finish the playthrough you know, before I want to, so I can, like say like the end of July, and because I want to do before I want to do Great Easter Tourney, that would take place precedent over this. You know, um, this is again, it's sort of it might become more really frequent than every 2 years. Um, like I said, the last time we did this was May 17th, 2020, Sports Sunday Afternoons, which was MA 2K22. The last other cast before this, and I looked this up before this, Sports Sunday Afternoons, was Mother's Day 2020. So it's almost the second to last cast of that we did one of these was on on Mother's Day 2 years ago. Um, so sort of ironic we're coming back on Mother's Day. Of course, it's interesting a little bit thing I've noticed, and I don't know if this is just something with Xbox or if this, but you can't import your save this year from another for the show. It's interesting. When I was doing this, there's no option, at least from what I can tell. I mean, um, I've already turned the music off because again, copyright and all that crap and DMZ stuff. That was the other thing. It was the DMZ stuff was really. It was like I just didn't want to bother, and it just it's annoying. And it's like you know it just we've it just the games are become fun, and we're now this has become something again. Again we lost so many weeks because a real life bullshit on this stuff going on, being busy. And I'd like to be able to come back and do this. Maybe we'll put it into 2K22 every once in a while. I mean, we can still do that. I mean, that's on Sundays. Um, that's something that's an option, even though, yeah, maybe not as fun, but at least if it's something we can do. Um, it's just something for right now to try out to see if we can start doing this again. And again, nothing against it. I don't play Diamond Dynasty. I've tried it in the past. I have not liked it. Um, we do mostly Road to the Show here. And we have Road to Show. All the Road to Show videos are on still up on my YouTube channel. From 2014 to 2021. So, and we are playing on the Xbox version, like I said. This is free on Game Pass, so if you have Game Pass on PC or on Xbox, this is available. 2021 version was replaced by this. Again, not really surprising. First figured it'd be up a year and then replaced by the 2022 one, and exactly what happened. So I have noticed is they did a couple things we'll talk about here, and is last year, and I think one of the things I didn't like was, and I didn't totally have a problem with it because it wasn't totally bad because it gave us something a little bit different. Uh, was last year you were to a player obviously to to a player that plays it's a hitter in a it's a pitcher in a hitter. Obviously like Shinjiro Otani, who was the cover guy this year, they didn't totally get away with it. Away from that, but they did give it an option. Last year was not an option. And I think that really didn't. Really was annoying because I mean, some people didn't always want to pitch. Just want to hit and or played. That was that sort of. Wasn't always fun. That's different. I'd be surprised if my last name was mentioned on the, here. Babe, Big Daddy. I say this is Charlotte's, but not Boomer. What the? Like accident. I shouldn't have known the number of styles you can have. It was weird. Oh, no, I was about to say, it's like, wait, no. Okay. Wait, there's only that one? No, wait. Oh, you can put a whole. Hey, no glitching on the elbow guard. What's that version? Okay. We're setting up the character.
We're back at it with another season of the Road to the Show podcast. I'm your host, Ben Gelman. Today, we're focusing on the Major League Baseball amateur draft, specifically on one of my diamonds in the rough. This is a player Not a household name yet. There's a long way to go. Maybe not at the top of the draft class, but I think there's a real future at the major league level for this player. I have Hall of Fame outfielder Ken Griffey Jr. with me today. Ken, what advice would you give this player who might not be considered a sure thing to make it? What would you tell them as they begin their professional journey?
Yeah, I mean, you have an opportunity. Anytime you have an opportunity to impress somebody, to go out there and do something, then you can do it. And they don't care, who you are, what round, what this, what that. They just want you to go out there and play. And if you can perform day in and day out, you will be in the big leagues.
Good advice.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's this world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources, my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
What? Are you kidding me? This is who we are drafting? You must be crazy. He is a career minor leaguer. He's not a major league player. We wasted a draft pick, a high one at that. Here, this is why we don't win. This is a terrible, terrible pick. Oh, my goodness gracious. Come on, fellas. Do your work. Do some research. Awful, awful selection. I hate this pick.
Alright. Alright.
We're talking about one of my favorite picks in this year's MLB amateur draft, and I'm joined by mental performance coach Kellen Lee. Kellen, what have you heard about this particular prospect?
You know, when you sent over the list of people we're going to talk about, I had to do some extra research on this one. This is a guy that I, flew under the radar, and I really wasn't as familiar with. But after doing a little bit more research, talked to some coaches, talked to the people that know him personally, it sounds like he's got some really strong intangibles. It sounds like he was a great teammate as an amateur player, and I would imagine that the organization perhaps did their homework a little bit and found out a little bit about him that other teams didn't, because it sounds like he brings a lot to the table on the mental side of the game.
And as Yogi Berra famously said, baseball is 90% mental, the other half is physical. Now, math on that aside, Kellen, how much has baseball emphasized mental toughness, mental development in recent years?
Yeah, there's been a huge shift, and a lot of the organizations and players are turning to the mental side of the game to be just a regular part of player development, all the way from the minor leagues all the way up to the major leagues. Some of those mental performance skills include building confidence, establishing routines, setting really effective goals, maintaining motivation, visualization. The sky's the limit. But really what we know is that a really solid mental game allows these players to tap into their physical game more consistently.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day 2022 on MLB The Show. It's the Somerset Patriots and the Reading Fightin' Phils. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and on the hill today, Tyler Phillips. What do we have on him?
Trying to stay back from that power
here.
changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And the batter now, Richie Hammer.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
Come on, baby.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run across, Gonzalez coming home. He'll score as well. It's 2-0.
Hey, great swing right there.
And he might want to keep that ball for a souvenir. It's his first base hit here in Double-A.
For sure, and if he can pick up a bunch more of those, he'll hopefully keep moving up the ranks towards reaching the big leagues. That's the ultimate goal for him at this early point in his career.
So digging in, Rich.
The first baseman, number 2.
Richie Hammer. Rips that one center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that.
Hey, you can do it.
So up next, Richie Hammer. 1 for 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
Ripped on a line. Can't get their base hit. Gonzalez around third. He's in there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You might be wondering, how did he only get a single out of that?
One gone runner at first.
Because I couldn't
Richie
see where the
Hammer
fucking
getting
thing was
ready
because
to
of the
hit.
fucking dumbass camera.
Richie Hammer.
Let's go.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Number 22 under it. And there's 2 away. Oh, the throw is wild. And now the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
The first baseman, number 25, Richie Hammer.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one opts against the fence. Well, the third, and he's out. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I like to be able to see where I'm running, where the ball is when I'm running it. And why is it hurt? Why is it stupidly doing it?
No errors. They left 14 men on.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Double-A baseball on the show, coming your way. It's the Somerset Patriots and the Reading Fighting Phils. And we'll be back for the first. Just about to get started. Today's starting pitcher, Scott Moss.
Well, he doesn't have overpowering stuff, so it's important that he finds his rhythm early. I think the easiest thing for him is to trust that catcher. Catcher's been in the league a long time. He knows these hitters. Whatever fingers he puts down, you nod the head and you throw that pitch.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That was one of those.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now here is Richie Hammer.
Richie Hammer.
Base knock center field.
I think it is. Probably got in there, but play it safe.
Wasting no time.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Richie Hammer. A switch hitter batting right.
25. Richie Hammer.
On a line out towards center. Pulls it in on the run. Both runners tagging from second and third. Runner from third comes across. It's 4-1. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
The first baseman.
Let's go, baby.
Richie Hammer.
The pitch. Laser, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Richie Hammer now at the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Richie Hammer.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And that one hops the wall.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Yeah, that's the first one of the game. Couple playing franchise mode.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Minor League Baseball from the Double-A level. So here's the cleanup hitter, Richie Hammer.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
That one drilled left field. This one over the bleachers, and it finds the concourse. Look out. And a nice moment for him there. One he'll certainly remember. That's his first Double-A home run.
And trust me, getting that first long ball out of the way at any level comes as a nice relief. And not just for him, but for the organization as well.
Welcome back. Now here is Richie Hammer.
For Somerset, the first baseman, Richie.
Gatto back
Yeah,
to
I'm
work.
thinking all the minor game is
And that one is lifted
Right
in
there.
the air. Moniak moving back for this
Cameron's
one.
the
In
man.
one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen.
So digging in, Richie Hammer.
The first baseman, number 25, Richie Hammer.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so much.
Now here is Richie Hammer. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Into center and a base hit. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off. And that's what he needed. He has done it. What a performance at the plate.
He's come through for him at the plate in every way possible in this one. It might be a little bit of a quirk in terms of stats, but it's still a great achievement. Not something a lot of players have been able to do.
Top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
For Somerset,
No matter what,
the first baseman,
you're playing this kind of rival. Take your game to another level.
15 minutes.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone!
Second of the game.
His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 16-6.
Blowout city.
when a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And now Richie Hammer, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Carr back to work. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Well, this one ends in a blowout, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our
Got the
entire
Browns.
crew
They're
here at
definitely
MLB
nice way to
The
start the
Show,
season,
thanks for
sweeping.
stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Arnold finishing the third game of the blowout. Ooh.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Jonathan, he's shown us what he can do against pitchers' mistakes at this level. As he rises up the ladder towards the majors, those mistake pitches are going to get fewer and farther between, maybe 1 or 2 per week even.
Yeah, especially if you're a star, you get pitched around more and more. He's already starting to see some of that at the minor league level because he is maybe the best hitter on his team, especially with the way he's been swinging the bat right now. So it's taking advantage of those opportunities, learning when to expand the zone a little bit without getting out of your approach. So if you see a pitch that you know you can drive, you don't miss it. This is such a game of failure. If you go 1 out of 3, you're a Hall of Fame player. That means you're failing.
Kind of crazy when you think about it. Like, you go 1 out of 3. You're batting 333 is the guy in the DH, and the other team is.
Welcome to Crystal
That
Ball
sounds crazy
Stadium.
with it.
Some Double-A baseball coming at you. It's the Erie
Hey, the way
Seawolves
stats work.
and the Somerset Patriots. First pitch coming your way next.
Okay, that's neat that they added that, but it's
So
supposed to be
just about
something
set
like we're
now.
supposed to know.
And our pitcher tonight,
It's
Luis
supposed to be
Medina.
on the first pitch.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the
He'll hand the
fastball.
person
He'll
out of the
elevate
crowd.
that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
So up next, Richie Hammer.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Line drive, Adam in center field. Tag out at third, and that's a double play.
Jeez.
Batting fourth,
Richie Hammer digs in now.
the batter, the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Textbook bat control right there.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
The first baseman,
Rodriguez back to
Richie
work.
Hammer.
Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Yeah, that time up, timer was on.
That ball was absolutely
What's
ripped.
off a second, that is?
111 off.
Timer.
Next is switch
Yeah, we're
hitting
leading.
first baseman,
Nice.
Richie
Now
Hammer.
batter, first baseman, Richie Hammer.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-3. And he's got an RBI triple.
He drove
that
the
started
run
and
in.
ended
Yeah.
pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets.
Put
Got his
myself in
stride
score
low,
position.
out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out in front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
A 5-3 final score in this one.
Keep on rolling,
Chris
baby.
Singleton
You
and
know
our
what time
attacker,
it
Ron
is.
John Shambi saying so long.
Victorious Patriots, 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Double-A baseball on the show coming your way. It's the Erie Seawolves and the Somerset Patriots. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, number 15. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
It's always
Except
interesting
he's
to
not
see how
making
he
his major league
utilizes
debut.
all of his pitches
Minor
and
league.
how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, He's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. So 2 down now, and here is Richie Hammer.
The first baseman, Richie Hammer.
That's hard hit on the line. And that
Come
is
on,
that.
it should have went out. Can't be in a game.
And welcome back. Bottom of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
For the Patriots, the first baseman,
The right-hander back to work. That one the other way. Packard makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating.
Welcome back. And here is Richie Hammer.
For the Patriots, the first baseman, Richie
And a pitch.
Hammer.
Swing and a line drive caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaum. Thanks for joining us.
One error. They left 9 men on base.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Minor League Baseball from the AA level coming up. It's the Erie Seawolves and the Somerset Patriots. Ready to go now, and towing the slab here, Hayden Wisniewski.
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
And here's the first baseman, Richie Cameron.
Batting third.
He's got
The first
pop,
baseman,
which is a little sneaky
Richie
because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you. If you make a mistake.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. He makes it there on a 2-out triple, and the winning run is at third.
Man, those are the types of
Winning
hits
run.
where
Only
you
the
don't
first
feel
inning. How
any
is it a winning
vibration
run?
in your hands whatsoever.
Expect
Such
anyone
a
else
good
to
feel.
score.
Nice line drive to the full side, batted out front, but just stay.
Back here at the ballpark, now it's going to be Richie Hammer.
Yeah, that went down to the winning run.
Wind in the pitch.
The first baseman, Richie Hammer.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details. So 2 down. Now at the plate, Richie Hammer.
Number 25, Richie Hammer.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Stretches out and hauls it in. Last chance for the home team. Now Richie Hammer.
Leading off.
Diaz back to work.
The first baseman, Richie Hammer.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Way to drive that one. Nice rip, kid. Nice rip.
That ball was absolutely ripped.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going
bull
extras
crap.
into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab, Clark Schmidt.
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Richie Hammer, the next to hit.
The first baseman, Richie Hammer.
Up the middle, and there's a hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for.
Next to switch hitting
Hey,
first
it starts with
baseman,
doing
Richie
It's
Hammer.
doing less today. It's not raining today, but
Richie Hammer.
Hit hard, base hit. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get an out
that
on
was
the
the
play.
one. That was the one unfortunate thing yesterday. It was
Two
like,
outs, base is empty. And now the first
you know,
baseman, Richie
them
Hammer.
one-
The first baseman, number 25, Richie Hammer.
Kevin Smith and the
Hammer,
referee got
base
okay.
hit.
It was raining all day. Pouring raining, wind. It was pretty bad.
That ball was absolutely ripped. Richie Hammer
And
getting ready to
by the
hit.
time I got home, my shirt, my coat was soaked.
Richie
And
Hammer.
That's towards center. Meadows sizes this one up. Makes a
Over the
nice
wall.
grab and a full sprint. And there's two away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's safe.
oh my
And your
God,
final
no!
4-2. For Chris
You
Singleton
did not.
and our
They did not
entire
win.
outstanding
That was
crew here
fucking
at
the
MLB
game.
The Show. I'm
You
John
fucking
Shambi. We'll
piece
see you
of
soon.
shit.
The line score for our ball game. For the victorious
How the
Seagulls,
fuck did they
4
win?
runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 14 men. on
Bullshit.
base.
Shit.
2 runs on 11 hits.
I call
1
bullshit.
error. They left
I call
9
bullshit.
men on
I
base.
call bullshit. Should've been on run. Should've been a fucking.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now, Richie Hammer.
Batting third, the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Meadows
No.
makes the
Oh,
catch,
that's the fucking night.
and that'll do it.
The
First
fucking
ring
tracking around.
behind us.
Well, should be no
2 outs, runner at
You
first.
fucking right.
And here's the first baseman, Richie Hammer. He's 0 for 1.
Richie Hammer.
Ripped on a line to center. He can't get there, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead. It's 2-1.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Stepping in, Richie Hammer. 1 for 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
That one ripped. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double.
Man at first, and now Richie Hammer.
Number 25, Richie Hammer.
Into the dive, and he got it.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning.
Richie Hammer will hit next.
Both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That smash towards center. Meadows
That
pulls it
ain't
down.
caught
That's out
because
number
it's
2.
going for
Good
a
piece of
round.
hitting right there.
Bullshit. Bull fucking shit.
1-run game here today.
We just did not fucking get fucking screwed. Bad enough. You were cheating my guy. You're starting to do this shit where you're fucking out. Where my guys are not being allowed to fucking runs. He's fucking hitting. It's fucking cheating. You're knocking the balls out of the fucking park. park, and the fucking ball doesn't. The ball's down from where it should be landing. It's landing in the fucking fifth out the field into the fucking over the wall. That's why the being hit. You're stopping here, putting like a
What's
fucking
up, Show
visible wall.
Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team. A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Sweeping that team. If I'd let you have one, too, you ain't fucking blowing at you. On bases, it ain't no runs. Nope. Told ya, they're gonna get swept. Again, I hate this one. Again, this is don't forget fucking do our own shit. The artifact, the logics, and everything. No fucking way, no fucking way. They fucking win at nothing. They're fucking, I don't know, we're fucking, I don't know. Oh my god, stop with the fucking hitting. Can't stop cheating. My guy give you 2 runs. Ain't enough. And my guy hit the fucking runs. Fucking Get fucking dumped. Get fucking dumped. Why is he only have 2 runs? You should have more. Come on. Those guys should not be what they are, and my guy should be. Why is this fucking cheating? Should not be this fucking hard. Should not be this fucking hard. Should not be this fucking hard game. Should not be this fucking hard. 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 Should my guy should have the fucking hard time. First fucking time. Why did it fucking take fucking 20 times to get the fucking outcome that should have been the fucking first turn? Because we don't like my fucking play the right way.
In the professional ranks, players have to...
Because they have to be swept because you fucking hated my team. So you're going to fucking...
In the professional ranks... Nope. When it was beating damn 9 to find it, one of the reasons to fucking run. That's one of the things like, oh, we're not gonna give either we're gonna give it, we're only gonna give the team win. No, that doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. Does not work that way. Stop the fucking eating. Stop cheating. Stop cheating. Stop cheating.
108, 6 fucking chippy home runs and scoring a scheme on it.
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Got that good step thing in. on, this stuff is hard. Come on, it's not been hard. On, this should not be this fucking hard. Here we go, it shouldn't have been that hard. Shouldn't have been that hard. Game's got a fucking T. You need to not kill it. They bring these fucking games that are broken. Okay. Why would you? How is somebody supposed to get anything when the fucking thing does like does stupid shit like that? Like, how is somebody supposed to?
For so many prospects, they come in and they have areas of their game that need significant work, whether it's contact, as you noted, or fielding. There's always something that can be tweaked and improved. What was the day that you realized, oh, there's something that I want to add, something that I need to really develop?
Well, you want to develop everything. I'll give you my draft day. I got drafted, and then I flew to Atlanta, and I actually went out and worked with a Hall of Fame first baseman who used to be an outfielder for a couple hours, Willie Stargell, and I don't know. And from that footwork, it carried me through my career. And most people know him as a first baseman, but, you know, he played outfield before that. So it was just 2 hours of, I could say, torture, but, you know, 22 years of greatness.
Post-draft workout with Pops, hard to beat that.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Double-A baseball on the show, coming your way. It's the Somerset Patriots and the Hartford Yard Goats.
And now,
First pitch coming your way next.
Your Hartford Yard Goats.
Just about ready to roll. And our starting pitcher here today, Noah Davis.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket.
Base hit, left center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory.
So up next, Richie Hammer.
The first baseman, number 25, Richie Hammer.
That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall.
Around the kid with team.
He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it on.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, Richie Hammer. And the pitch. Ripped on a line. Can't get there, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. He's in there.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
One down. Richie Hammer, the next to hit.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that ball is out of here.
Yeah.
He'll touch them all. His 9th homer of the year. It's 4-1.
Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi.
Jonathan, he's shown us what he can do against pitchers' mistakes at this level. As he rises up the ladder towards the majors, those mistake pitches are going to get fewer and farther between, maybe 1 or 2 per week even.
Yeah, especially if you're a star, you get pitched around more and more. He's already starting to see some of that at the minor league level because he is maybe the best hitter on his team, especially with the way he's been swinging the bat right now. So it's taking advantage of those opportunities, learning when to expand the zone a little bit without getting out of your approach. So if you see a pitch that you know you can drive, you don't miss it. This is such a game of failure. If you go 1 out of 3, you're a Hall of Fame player. That means you're failing 67% of the time. He seems to understand that. So even if it's a 4-for-4 game, if it's an 0-for-4 game, he's the same guy when he gets to the ballpark the next day.
Improving your reaction time in the field can take you from defensive liability to game changer. 2008 Gold Glove.
Welcome to Ship It Stadium. Some AA baseball coming at you. It's the Somerset Patriots and the Hartford Yard Goats. Richie Hammer will hit next. Coming off a good one. 4-for-4 yesterday.
Richie Hammer.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone.
Yeah.
He'll circle the bases. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add on. It's 4-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
For Somerset, the first baseman.
McMahon back to work.
Hammer.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line.
So 1 out, nobody on. Next is switch hitting first baseman Richie Hammer.
Number 25. Richie Hammer.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. Oh, he throws it away.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Well.
So digging in, Richie Hammer.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Richie Hammer.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Pereira around third. He'll score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Digging in, Richie Hammer.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Richie Hammer.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And he's there at third with a triple.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of it.
8-2 the final here for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB.
He's starting to draw some eyes, and for good reason. He has been lighting it up at the plate and playing well in the field to boot. I've got Mike Lowell with me today. Mike, what are you seeing from him that's leading to this late success?
Well, I've been very impressed. I look at him and I see an absolute plan at the plate. That tells me that he's putting in a lot of work in between games, maybe even in between at-bats, talking to his coaches, using the video work. Maybe it's the weight room, whatever the case may be. But he is...
It works, you know. Extra work in it helps.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Minor League Baseball from the AA level coming up. It's the Somerset Patriots and the Hartford Yard Goats. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starter, Will Etheridge. What do we need to know here?
Well, last time out, picked up the win. Didn't allow a run. Pitched.
That one ripped. And it's gone. His 11th of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Down pat the dust. Down pat the dust.
With a low 90s fastball.
And now the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
Now batting, the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
Now a rocket to right
That
center.
wasn't no
Way
down
back
there.
And forget it. It's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 5-1.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it, then circled the bases.
Welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
Leading off for Somerset,
pitch.
the first baseman, Richie.
Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
At the plate, Richie Hammer. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
And a base hit on a line. Pereira coming home. He scores, and it's 8-3.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Now batting, shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next is switch hitting first baseman, Richie Hammer.
Number 25.
No matter what,
Richie
you're playing this kind of rival.
Hammer.
Take your game to another level.
Hey, one time, right now.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Hits the fence. In there safely.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Gonzalez.
Now here is Richie Hammer. The switch hitter batting right.
The first baseman.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Fly up there, huh?
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and
Hey,
it's
it
an
wasn't a run, but
8-run
it's a basic up
Well,
and a
that
run.
started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right
Before
there.
it's
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know
Good
they used to
job. Hey, if I got the
Well, this one ends in a blowout
A
for
run,
Chris
but-
Singleton and our entire outstanding crew.
it was still to run in the game, so that's a good thing. And we got a perk.
Another look at a guy I talk about a lot.
They got
Yes,
back.
you all know it. He's
Yes.
lighting it up at the plate and in the field at the moment. He's doing a great job in Double-A, pushing for a call up to Triple-A. Sean Casey joins me today. Case, how close is he to being ready for that call?
Well, you know, I think the biggest thing as a player when you're having success, you want to go. You know, move me up, get me going. As an organization, I think the philosophy should be success. Let him have success, because success breeds confidence, and to play at the next levels, AAA and AA, you need that confidence. So I think as a player, you want to move. As an organization, maybe you keep the brakes on and make sure he continues to have success before you make that call.
And that can have a positive impact on his teammates, too. They have a guy like this excelling and succeeding at this level, and it helps raise their game and builds a winning culture.
Well, it's huge. Anytime you're down in the minor leagues and you have one of the best prospects on your team that's playing at a high level, you want him to stay. You want him to stay because it makes the team better. So, you know, I think for everybody to keep him where he's at, to have the success that he's having, it benefits everyone.
What the fuck? Really? This is the opposite reality. Well, right now, the Yankees are playing way better than us in real life. And it's like, what the fuck? Red Sox though were playing like a 6-0 like that bad. What the fuck? MLB The Show.
Live from a place that has quite the reputation, Ship It Stadium. Double-A baseball on the show, coming your way. It's the Somerset Patriots and the Hartford Yard Goats. All right, we'll be back to get this one started. All right, just about ready for baseball. Showing the slab in today's game, Matt Dennis. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone!
Yeah.
A towering shot to right, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So the bases are loaded here, one man gone. And now the first baseman, Richie Hammer. He's already homered in this game. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And that's going to be a double, and it'll score 2. Another comes in to score. And they clear the bases.
Safe. He's in the. He's on the fucking bag. He's safe.
They
Out
throw to
the
third,
goal.
and he's out. 1 out, bases empty. And here's the first
Foot
baseman,
is on the
Richie
bag
Hammer.
before the tag.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Ball game. You fucking didn't let me swing. Get the fucking side. Nope. I got swing.
1 down, bases empty. On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you...
Leading off for Somerset, the first baseman.
And the pitch.
Richie Hammer.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw, and it gets away.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Richie Hammer now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
Number 25. Richie Hammer.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And it's out of here.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready.
9-3 your final here in this one for Chris Singleton and our entire. Yes.
You can only control what you can control. We hear that all the time. You cannot control who else the organization has at your position, and you know that better than most.
Yeah, no, I do. I know I was come up in the minor leagues. I had a coach tell me, Jeff Datz, he told me, hey, I know you got Richie Sexton in front of you, who ended up hitting 350 big league home runs, and Jim Thome, who was one of the greatest players of all time, 612 homers. Those were the two guys ahead of me when I was coming up in the minor leagues. And I remember Jeff Datz saying to me, he goes, you know what, Case? Control what you can control. If you hit and you keep hitting, they're going to have to do one of two things. They're going to have to call you up or they're going to have to trade you. And they called me up and then traded me. So the two things worked out good. I got called up, and then I realized Jim Thome was there, and they traded me to the Reds, and I had, end up going to a few All-Star games with them. So it was a great thing. But at the end of the day, for all players out there, you can only control what you can control, and that's going out and putting up numbers.
Like I said, what can you do in a situation like that? Yeah.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Some Double-A baseball coming at you. It's the Somerset Patriots and the Hartford Yard Goats. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, Carl Kaufman. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
No, he's not.
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
So up next, Richie Hammer. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs. Obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And that one hammered. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. He blasts one out to center, and they add a pair. It's 3-0.
That has seen definitely something with this series is a glitch. It's a problem that. So I saw Crumbs mention it.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't,
Major League
you get
W
hit
glitch.
hard.
It's
Really
not
good swing
happening.
there.
It's not
Patient,
happening
waited
because
for
they
it.
not
It's
Major
like
League
BP all over again.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Richie Hammer.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's back there. And it's gone. All
Yeah,
muscle
baby,
to center
yeah.
field, and they add a couple more. It's 7-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in, Richie Hammer.
Leading off for Somerset, the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
I see it, drive it. Let's go.
Green back to work.
You got that.
Line drive, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in because.
So 2 down now, and here is Richie Hammer. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. The throw is wild, and it gets away. 1 run is in.
That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it.
Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Leading off Richie Hammer.
The first baseman, Richie.
And the right-hander back to work.
Hammer.
Rips that one center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Man, he smoked that.
Final score in this one, 11-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Almost never in doubt. So when you score 11 runs, 20, get 20 hits. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. And your team's gonna win. 9 times out of 10. Yeah, 10 is when your team gives up 12 runs and 30 hits. 21 hits. That's that time. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am online, you dimwit. I don't. Okay. Thank God for fans on Zoom. I guess get scared there. Like, oh shoot. Oh my God, I expect that fans quick resume. Xbox, I'm online. Why are you telling me I'm not online?
And welcome in.
So
just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Noah Davis. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball.
Runner on the go. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. His 17th of the year. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity.
Richie Hammer digs in now.
The first pitch, number 25.
Here you go.
Richie Hammer.
Liner, base hit. Runner around third. He will score, and it's 4-0.
Safe, he's in there.
Throw to third, and he's out.
Bullshit.
Trying for
Stop
3.
the ball. Nice.
The triple is arguably the most exciting.
And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Richie Hammer.
The first baseman,
Swung on,
That would
belted.
be overturned.
That one's back there. And out of here. A soaring shot to center. His second home run of the game. It's 6-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases.
The first baseman, number 25, Richie Hammer.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Decolati racing over to make the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
Base is empty with 2 away. Richie Hammer getting ready to hit.
Richie Hammer.
Lace to right center, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin.
And your final 6-2. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep.
Keeps on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. AA Baseball on the show coming your way. It's the Portland. Ready to go? And on the hill in this one, Hayden Wisniewski. It's singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep in the games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 1-1. Not in time. He's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Came screaming off.
2 outs, nobody on. Richie Hammer will hit
baseman,
next.
Number 25, Richie Hammer.
Into left center for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2.
That's where our confidence guy dropping in Iowa.
It's a double and his second hit.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it.
So digging in, Richie Hammer.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Hammer.
Well struck right field. And it hits the fence. And he's in safely at third as a run scores.
Well, he gets it done in
That'll
a
be a
big
triple.
spot to get the run across. Off the bat,
Or
it was headed
it should have
to
been
the
on
gap
run.
all the way.
So up next, Richie Hammer for the 4th time tonight.
Number 25, Richie Hammer.
Laser base hit.
No
Now he turns and heads for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on. A 5-3
Really?
final score in this one. For Chris.
Just no. No, that was the home run. That was the fucking... Get our downs. What the heck? The random names.
Welcome to... Just about set to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, Clark Schmidt. What's the word on him?
Well, because he doesn't have plus stuff, it's going to be critical that his skipper keeps a close eye on him. Second time, third time through the order, we see the OPS jump dramatically.
Stay hot now, kid. Let's go.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. One run is in. Pereira around third. He's also in to score, and they take a 2-run lead. He's in there.
Yeah.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Richie Hammer.
The first baseman, number 25, Richie Hammer.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Durant turns, moving to his left. He can't get there, and that should be extra bases. In to score, in there safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
And now the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
Now batting,
Let it
the
fly.
first
Let's go.
baseman,
Trust your stuff right here.
Richie
Let it fly.
Hammer.
Now a screamer into the outfield. High bounce takes it over the fence. And here's the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
Number 25, Richie.
On the ground right side. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And your final 11-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
17 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
Man at second here with 2 away. Next is switch hitting first baseman Richie Hammer.
The first baseman, Richie Hammer.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Run comes in from second. It's 4-1. That ball was absolute. 1 away, runners at first and third. And now the first baseman, Richie Hammer. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. 1 run across, around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 4-4.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple.
And here is Richie Hammer, a switch hitter batting right.
The first baseman, Richie Hammer.
That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
He was all over that fastball right there.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Richie Hammer. For the 4th time tonight.
Richie Hammer.
And that one is lifted in the air. Duran turns to the right on the move. Hops over the wall, and that's it on him. Next is switch hitting first baseman, Richie Hammer.
Can't stop the tearing.
The first baseman, number 25, Richie Hammer.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Not stopping, he's going for 3. In with a 1-out triple as that puts the tying run at third.
All over that one right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat.
He's gone more than a few games now. Another look at one of my favorite prospects to talk about. He's doing really well with the bat in his hands early on in his profession.
Yeah, throwing game, but I ain't gonna let you fucking do that shit. Homie, don't play that shit. Homie, don't play that shit. Fucking screwing my guys out of all runs. Again. Back to the fucking screwing my guys out of all runs.
Jeez, he gets a couple of hits in a minor league game when you guys got him out to be the next Joe DiMaggio. I mean, please, please, please. What, some success against some freckle-faced high schooler who's thinking about his prom date? Ah, come on, take it slow. Lower it. In a couple of weeks, when the competition gets stiffer, he might fizzle. And then where are we? Slow it down.
All right.
Jeez, he gets a couple of hits.
This is watch right to just listen to Russo everyone will. It's the 10 a.m. Mike Mad Dog on the radio. I used to local sports here in New York, New Jersey area. Yeah, they bolt on their own shows and their own things. Chris Mad Dog Russo doing ESPN and and everyone alone. Now doing stuff for this game. Stop with the fucking dealing. Nine-5 game. 2 runs by that guy. He's now before. Come on, this should not be this hard. Get the outcome it's supposed to fucking happen the first time. Why is this being fucking hard and it should be? First fucking time should have been the fucking run. The balls they were fucking out, they fucking were supposed to go out, not just all of a sudden die like the fucking, there's a brick wall there. Running into a brick wall. Don't want it. You're really supposed to make me believe my guy's not in for home run to 2 with that game. Out of you smoking. What the fuck you doing, game? What the fuck hell runs me at that to being it? This is fucking ridiculous. This is fucking insane. Should not be this fucking hard. Should not be this fucking hard. Should not be this fucking hard. Why is it this hard, game? Why is it you being this hard? Or be easier? Should be really easy. Now be this fucking hard to get the fucking result. This shit's gonna fucking happen. Hard. Why was it so hard to get the result? That should have fucking happened right away. What a fucking game. I fucking should have fucking had it right away. Why?
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Minor league baseball from the AA level coming up. And here's the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
Batting third, the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 1-1. And in its second with an RBI double. Mansingi, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot, according to StatCast. And now here is Richie Hammer. Doubled his first time up.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field, and a touchdown for a hit. Around second now, going for 3. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Welcome back. And now the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Richie.
All right, one more time, right here. Hey, we're patient up there.
Why to kick the pitch. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Mansingi, he hit that. Bottom of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
The first baseman, Richie Hammer.
And here it comes. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Around first and hustling for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day. Sheesh. Singy, that a 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fucking hitting what guy fucking around he's hitting.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. AA Baseball on the show, coming your way. It's the Portland Sea Dogs and the Somerset Patriots. First pitch coming. Next to hit, Richie Hammer.
Batting third, the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
Hey, stay hot now. Nobody better. Nobody better.
On a line, base hit. In comes the run from third, and they lead by 2. It's an RBI double, and it's 2-0. That ball was absolute. Now it's going to be Richie Hammer.
The first baseman, number 25, Richie Hammer.
That's out to center field. Jimenez
That's
makes the catch,
that ball
and that'll do it.
The wall.
And now Richie Hammer.
The first baseman, number 25, Richie
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is
next is switch hitting first baseman Richie Hammer for the fourth time tonight.
Richie Hammer.
That's hard hit on the line. Jimenez makes the catch, and that'll do it. A 4-0 shutout in this one.
Again, playing the brick walls. That ball are hitting invisible walls. They're not supposed to be
Another
there.
look at one of my favorite prospects to talk about. He's doing really well with the bat in his hands early on in his professional.
Because you got the fucking keep the fucking cheating, not letting my guy fucking hit the home runs for some reason. He's hitting. He's hitting. He is hitting. Win the game. I got you to win. Yes. Stop at the fucking Stop with the fucking double teaming. This should have been over already. Would have been over already. Fucking this game would have been fucking playing the play proper way. But it has to fucking heat. Double teamed. Home runs. Home runs. My guy is hitting home runs. Stop with the fuck cheating. Stop with the invisible walls. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. With the fucking beating. Stop the fucking beating. My God, if it's on runs, he's hitting. It should not be this hard. Should we having to keep doing this? Should we fucking had it when I ever played? But no. You got to. Nope. They have to win the game because the fucking other fucking people. I gave you the 2 because I'm nice. I'm being nice. Shouldn't even have those 2 games. We have to fucking play fair. You have to play fair. You have to play fair. Stop with the fucking cheating. Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to get out the right outcome? The outcome that should have happened the first time. The first time when I played the game. Why does this game want to fuck me over every fucking...
and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Some AA baseball coming at you. It's the Portland Sea Dogs and the Somerset Patriots. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And today on the hill, Hayden Wisniewski. And it's singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
Oh, Lord.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out. Really.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Gone!
Yeah.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly.
And now the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
The first baseman, number 25, Richie Hammer.
That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the top of the wall.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now Richie Hammer.
Number 25, Richie Hammer.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And brings it in at the wall.
Okay, Leslie's arm is going through the wall.
And here's the first baseman, Richie Hammer.
The first baseman, number 25, Richie Hammer.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight. Mancini, he hit that. Richie Hammer, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game.
The first baseman, Richie Hammer.
Ripped into right center, and now maybe extra bases. 1 run is in. Gonzalez around third. He scores as well. It's 10-1. Mancini, he hit that. 10-1, the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Driven 7 to 10 runs.
He's off to a hot start in his pro career, absolutely lighting it up at the plate. I've got Sean Casey, the mayor, with me today. Case, is this an early indication that he's going to be a star?
Well, I think the biggest thing when you know, you have to be careful sometimes with prospects because you got to let them play out, right? I think you got to let them develop in the minor leagues, get some time under their belt. You have consistency because the biggest thing when you get to the big league level is that consistency day in and day out, right? So you could dominate at AA, but you know, and get caught up too quick, and then the third deck comes in the big leagues and the 50,000 fans are there instead of 5. It's a whole nother ball game, you know. So I think the biggest thing is let guys develop, let them get the consistency, and when they get to the big leagues, now they're ready to play and succeed.
How small bar breaks this guy to get a play in front of him. I don't know. Don't look at me. I didn't do that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. We're gonna be Bill's afternoon. We're back later today with some more Meyer Carton goodie action. As the kids say yesterday, it would be market day. In the yesterday's cast, I did look at, but I didn't catch the end. He did have a short cast playing with Belfeld with GQ yesterday, and then but I did catch I guess a little bit, but I didn't watch it all because I was gone by then. It was over. But I did watch the finally mentioned there was Big Margaret. So it's like there will be. So a Mother's Day edition. That'll be a little later. And tomorrow, day 2 of Pokemon Legends Arceus, day 3 on Tuesday, Wednesday. Hopefully, how many Wednesdays have we showed? Right there, we'll see. Then on Thursday, day 4 of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Thursday night, Market Eat Deluxe. And then Friday and Saturday are Pokemon. And breaking next Sunday, maybe more MLB in the show. We'll see. And more Margaret. We'll see. That's how come schedule on the channel. It's for the fun. We got lots of games coming up with some guitar with Pokemon Legends WB. We're gonna coming up later this month. We're playing Lego Hobbit. And then next month we're playing our annual Persona Blockbuster. Persona Summer kickoff June week. Persona 4 Ultimate Arena Ultimax. Yeah, so much good stuff playing first 2022 and 2023. So follow me on social media. So want to go live, don't go live. Put your streams there. I'll get engaged from Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Speaking of YouTube's guys, YouTube page for all the places, past, present, future, including all of our other show modes from 14 to 21, including exclusive ones that were only posted to YouTube, plus lots more, including a places to put all the Pokemon games we played, the later games we played, the Persona games we played, and lots more good extra videos, convention videos, all kinds of good stuff, good WWE 2K22 videos, and lots more. This card will be doing more stuff on the future, and if I have a full tentative schedule for what we do have tentatively planned for the rest of 2022 and 2023. So far, we do have a scheduling page for that. Very well host right now. Oh, the Mystic Ring it's on, but yeah, I really can find that really else. Yeah, until next time, go one. Peace.